Namaste and blessings and welcome to my channel, Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. My name is Nela Maat and I feel truly grateful that you are here. We are currently experiencing the Piscean new moon and these energies are very revealing, I have to say. And so, if you are here, I'm excited because I know that there's something for you. I want to ask you to please set the intentions to go into the beautiful portal of your heart, to set the intentions to put the ego aside. You know, ego likes to hear what it wants to hear. And so, when we set that intention, right, to connect with our hearts, then we are creating receptivity. And that, my loves, is very important. And so we begin. First of all, we're going to start with the angel number. The angel number for this new moon is 3, 8, and 5. 3, 8, and 5. With the number 3 being a reminder of the importance of attending to ourselves, to our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. With the frequency of the number 8, we're being reminded that we are the abundance and the intelligence of the divine creator. We're being asked to open ourselves to experience the abundance that is already here. We do not want to be in that energy of lack, of focusing our attention in the things that we believe we need and the things we believe that, we're lacking. When in reality, everything is as it needs to be in the present moment. And so what I'm trying to say is that if something is not here, it's not here right now, yeah? That doesn't mean that it's not gonna show up in divine timing or that you're gonna manifest it, okay? So I want you to stay very open and to connect with deep inner knowing that I know if this is meant for me, or if that I need, or I believe I need, or maybe you do need it, yeah, it's coming. It's on the way, and you are just working with what you have instead of like staying in lack. And with the number 5, this is all about change. Change is here. Change is inevitable. We are changing. We're transforming. We need to get out of our comfort zone. We have to remove the people, the situations that are addicted to comfort zone, to drama, to gossip, to negativity. This is not to play out of positive polarity. No, I don't believe in that. Sometimes I go into my negative side, but guess what? I acknowledge it and then I refocus my energy. So we don't want to do that. And so ask yourself, if I am finding myself in this kind of funk, how can I come back into my heart? And what are the things I can do to then ground myself? How can I remove the veil of maybe negativity and lack and scarcity and focus on finding the abundance? All right? And so we are now going to be using the Talisman Oracle deck. And so, how are you guys? I hope that you are finding yourself feeling super blessed. We have Union, the lightning is not very well. I'm sorry, you guys. So with union here, this is about bringing into balance our masculine and our feminine energies. This is also about attracting positive oriented people, like minded people, true, honest, sincere friendships. This is about coming back into love and into loving every aspect of ourselves. Even those aspects that, struggle and sometimes can get lost in need and lack and scarcity, right? I saw 555 as I said that. And so it is important to bring into balance every aspect of our being, to love all that we are and to love others. Yes. But now you can be like, how can I love these people who have done me wrong? How can I love these people, if they have betrayed me, abandoned me, lied to me? And I want to say that I have to honor that. Yes, I have to honor that you are maybe undergoing a process of forgiveness, of processing situations that do cause us hurt and pain. And yeah, I validate that. But at the end of the day, if you are walking this path of the divine warrior, of the peace warrior, you know that when you practice forgiveness, it is for yourself. It is because you want to come back into your heart. So how can we forgive others? Well, I can only speak for myself, but whenever I experience that kind of pain, I look at myself and I say, well, I am experiencing aspects of myself in these other, people, in these people. Oh, wow, look at me. How do I like experiencing myself lying to myself, abandoning myself, rejecting myself, experiencing envy and jealousy? How do I like that? And so for me, this is because I am no longer separated. And so I am very aware, right, that I am experiencing aspects of myself in these people. These aspects exist within me. And it doesn't mean that I am doing the same, but they are there as an example. This is how I process this situation. So I'm just feeling guided that I had to share, right? So I said, look at me if I refuse to do the work. Look at the things I do. Look at the behaviors and actions. Wow. Then I acknowledge how I am doing the work in this avatar, right? And then I said, wow, I'm so proud of myself because I really don't want to be doing that to people. And at the end of the day, I'm hurting myself. You see? And so I acknowledge the pain, I do the transmutation, but then I see this person of these people as an aspect of my being that is being mirrored, or the divine is showing me, so that I can then continue to make positive choices. Yes. And so I integrate, and then I make the clear choices of, do I need to draw a boundary? But I don't make choices and decisions from a place where I am resentful and pissed off and angry and, holding on a grudge. And so what I do is that I process things. I take the space and I decide to then peel the onion. That's how I always express when I'm processing things. I say I'm just peeling the onions because there's so much layers to things, right? We have finding love and union. So this is what I'm saying. This is about seeing yourself in other people, seeing yourself in other people, my loves, seeing the positive and the negative, yeah, but not staying in there, choosing to see the bigger picture of things, always the higher perspective. That's why I always said, you know, when I do this process, it's about awakening divine perception. It's about seeing others how the divine see us. And I believe that the divine mother sees us as her, as he, as it. I can hear the hawk around. And so, yeah, I feel that the divine mother wants to talk to us about coming back into our hearts, about integrating the many aspects of ourselves, of removing the veils, of, being lost in positive polarity, but to see ourselves and those who do behave yucky sometimes, because haven't you done things that are yucky too, right? But the ego likes to justify things. The ego says, well, that was just a white little lie. But the divine doesn't see a difference if it was a white little lie or if it was a big lie. Lying is lying. Manipulation is manipulation. Acting from a place of self-centeredness, it is what it is. And so when we stop the justification, when we remove the separation, then we can find love on everything, because then you can look at yourself in others and say, look at me, I'm in deep pain, I am experiencing envy and jealousy, and look how I go behind people back and backstab others. Look at this aspect of myself doing these things. And so I am giving a reflection. Thank you. That's the word I needed it. A reflection so that I can acknowledge the reflection, but then choose to not behave the same way. So instead of judging and blaming, and I go into victimization, I'm being shown a reflection so that I can make choice to find love within the situation. This light is driving me crazy, and so we're going to move it here. You guys. Yes. And so I feel that with this new moon, there's a lot of, the veil is lifting. There's a lot of revelations of truth, and we're gaining clarity of direction. We're being asked to sacrifice the old. We're being asked to stop the stories of victimization and blaming and feelings of entitlements to tell people how to live or do or what to believe in their lives. I believe that, I have my Pisces moon, and I love my Piscean energy. And I am very devoted. I'm very devoted to the divine mother. I'm very, very devoted to be at service to the highest good of the all. And it's in my heart desires that people experience freedom and forgiveness, which forgiveness leads to freedom. That people experience a deep connection with the divine. The people can learn to be their best friends and to enjoy spending time with themselves. I love spending time by myself. But it's not really by myself, but I speak to the Creator, my guides, the angels, my family of light all of the time, and I no longer feel that loneliness. I healed that wound. And I feel that many people experience that. You can be around people, you can have a partnership with someone, you can be in a romantic relationship, and you can still feel lonely. You see? But when we heal that deep wound of loneliness, of separation and not belonging from our solar plexus, it's like as you remove that, you start to create so much more space to reconnect with yourself and with the divine through nature, through music, through colors, and flowers and leaves and plants and insects and all of it. You start to find love. And I feel like finding love and union, this is about reconnecting with the all. Finding love in every situation, finding the positive, acknowledging the lessons, but not getting lost in separation. We have financial security. Financial security. And so I feel that the mother wants to remind you that if you are worried about financial security, she wants to, okay, so I see, I'm receiving the messages. She wants you to first recognize your own abundance. You have to see your own value. You have to feel your own value. We can say, I love myself. I love others. But if your actions are not a reflection of what you're saying, they are just meaningless words. They are just shh. And so what we're talking about here is that if you want to open the doors of abundance, you first must recognize your own abundance, your inner wealth, your inner richness. And that's something the Pisces teaches you, is that in order for you to understand the whys we experience what we experience in the outer world, we have to go deep within our inner world, into the spirit realms. We have to navigate our unconscious, and we have to illuminate. And that Pisces is that deep connection with the spirit world. You see, we are always manifesting. People speak about manifestation. Oh, manifest your desires. Yeah, you can manifest. You can manifest. We are always manifesting. But to co-create and manifest from creation is very different, because you have to go through a deep process of purification and surrendering your ego wants, and you have to, and your animalistic desires and all of that, into marrying, being in union with the divine. And so it's not your will, but the will of the mother. The will of the mother, father, God, creator, source, Christ. And so if you are struggling with financial security, you have to first reconnect with nature, with the mother, with the creator, with the principles. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand how navigating this world, is, or what is about it. You see, those are the secrets that many don't know. They still believe the things are just happening here, and there is so much more than just this plane of existence. And that's Pisces. That's the moon. That's the goddess. She reveals. But first you have to go and reconnect. We have leadership with the tiger. We have to become the leaders of our life. Also, this idea of leadership from, the 3D world, these ideas of leadership, many are very rigid. And so we are being asked to break free and to become the leaders we wish we had. So what kind of leader are you? Everything starts with the self, right? I'm also hearing a message that is very important to pay attention to what kind of people. Let me fix my earrings here. The peacocking. What kind of people do you listen to? There's so many who wants to be in leadership, but do they embody what they preach? You see? The other day I was reflecting as I was in the bathtub about the masters, and I was having the conversation with the mother, with the spirit of water. And I remember hearing their voice, her voice, which she said, have you noticed the masters who have come to guide, to help? Were they loud? Were they chasing after? Were they trying to convince people? Were they trying to force their beliefs? And so we have to pay attention to that. Who are you listening to? Who are you following? We are right now experiencing the boon of all these tarot channelers, all these people who are saying that they are spiritual leaders. And it's going to get even crazier. And so, right, pay attention, because that's Pisces, the house and the 12th house, the house of the secret enemies. Not everybody is out there serving the highest good of all. There are many people who are self-servant. They are there to take. They want to create people who follow them. They want followers. They want to keep people attached to them, to feed. They are not there to empower you. And that's something that I stand by, is that I do not seek followers. It is in my heart desires, as it is the desire of the Divine Mother, that you experience your own leadership, that you give yourself the gift to experience true freedom. And so we have passion. We have to focus on divine guidance here. It's the windows. Oh, I see. Sorry, the windows are reflecting. With divine guidance here, right? We're being asked to get into alignment, to ask ourselves important questions. Who do you share your energy with? Who are you listening to? Are the people around you embodying what they preach? You are being asked to reconnect with yourself, with nature, with the divine, with the creator. You can call it God or goddess. I refer as the divine mother, source creator, or mother, father, creator. Sometimes I refer as nature principles. But you are being asked to ask yourself very important questions and to pay attention to where are you placing your focus, to look around you at the people around you. Are their actions and behaviors a representation of the person you said you want to become or be or act like? This is about pulling off the veils of illusions. It's time to see things for what they are. It's time to see people for what they are. I feel like this new moon in Pisces is revealing to us a lot about communities, people, spiritual leaders, and and it is guiding us to go inward so then we can manifest financial security from a place of deep, deep divine union, inner abundance, inner richness. This is about co-creating with the source of creation, co-creation and manifestation, grounding in solid earth our divine mission and purpose. And so I feel that I'm just going to leave it here. We are 28 minutes, right? Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for giving me the chance to serve as a vessel. Yes. Thank you guys. And never, never, ever stop doing what you know that is in your heart just because of your imperfections or because of what people are going to say or how they're going to see you or how they're going to receive you. Do things from your heart and just give it to those who will honor it. We don't have to be perfect. That's just unrealistic. Follow your passions and give everything to the Creator. Do it because you love it and because it comes from the depths of your being. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe. Comment, please, if you resonated. Share, like, you know what's up. I love you guys. Till next time. Namaste and blessings.